When we were in Mongolia, we were bouncing around in a jeep in the Gobi Desert. And we struck upon this idea of how we could make money. We really didn't want to work for someone else. We wanted to be working on our own terms as much as possible. And the best way we could see to do that was to print out these booklets. And we essentially took some lines and paragraphs out of our website and we put them into a 20-page booklet. It had a glossy front cover and it actually probably looked very smart. People were quite impressed with it, I think. We took the last of our money, because it really was just about the end of it by then, and ordered, I think, 20 booklets each. And we took them straight out onto the streets, and within 45 minutes, I think we'd sold the entire lot.
So this is it, Free Wheels East location for selling brochures, Brunswick Street. It's full of bohemians, people that are likely to buy our little book. And we'll try and give you some action today. We'll try and show you just what it's like to sell Free Wheels East. Excuse me folks, sorry, my cousin here and I are cycling around the world in these bikes. We've just pedalled here from England. Just pedalled here from England. Not today. Guys, my cousin and I were cycling around the world in these bikes. Going well so far. But, yeah, see if we make it. Thank you very much. Thank you. See you later.
6 months later, they had sold over 10,000 copies, and they knew all the regulars at their bench on Brunswick Street.
The whole little book thing was phenomenal. We were staying in a youth hostel at the time, and we were bringing home about $700 a day.
We were getting $50 handouts. People were just saying, "Love what you're doing, here's a 50." And we were just over the moon. We couldn't believe our luck. People were just so supportive and kind.
As a result of selling these booklets on the streets, we made hundreds of friends, and we managed to stay in houses, in basements and warehouses all over Melbourne, and no one would take any money from us. They just wanted to give us these spare rooms for absolutely nothing.
When not talking to people on the streets, Ben and Jamie were on the hunt for another ship. But hustling a lift across the world's biggest ocean was not easy, and over time they began to lose heart. So they tried a new approach.
We'd always planned to attempt to go to Antarctica from Chile, but one day I was actually looking through an atlas in Melbourne, and I saw that obviously Australia is not that far from Antarctica, and I wondered, could we go there from Australia?
Soon after that, they heard of a boat going to Antarctica for Christmas. Unbelievably, the owner agreed to take them, again for nothing, and they departed Adelaide on an ex-Norwegian spy vessel called Xi'an. Through the roaring 40s, bound for the Australian East Antarctic. The boys were on their way to the end of the Earth.